What's up, everybody? Um, this video is about karma, and I've made videos about karma in the past. I think a lot of people don't believe in karma, and it's pretty evident in the way they act that they think they're untouchable, or they think that it can never happen to them. Let me tell you something right now. Uh, yeah, dude, it can happen to you. Karma, I've never had a choice whether everyone always, they act like they've never had any experience with God, so they don't believe in God. They've never had an experience with karma, so they don't believe in karma. Like, I guess, I don't know. The whole point of faith is believing in something without knowing for sure that it exists. That's the whole point of faith. Does nobody have faith anymore? Is that what it is? Because I've had experience with karma. Like everything I've ever done, almost everything has come back to me. Um, and only by mercy, I feel like, has some of it not come back to me. Thank God. And maybe it will. Most of it has. But I'll give you an example. And sometimes I think it's a sign that you're growing. It's a sign that you're evolving in life when certain things come back to you. It gives you a chance to do the right thing. And I think that if you pass that test, you go on. I think if you fail that test, you have to go through it a second time. I think that's why some people are so unevolved as human beings, is because they don't even recognize what's happening. They don't even believe in karma at all anyway. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad. Anyways, a long time ago, I was dating a girl named Narita, and we broke up, and I was really angry. Like, I was so hate-filled and violent and just threatening. And nobody was really there for me. The only person I wanted to be there for me was her, and she wasn't. So I was pretty much alone. Anybody else that tried to talk to me, I just wouldn't hear it. I was unhelpable. You could not help me. Um, and just recently, this was last year, maybe 2 years ago. No, it had to be like last year, I think. But anyways, just recently, one of my exes came back to me, and she was hate-filled and she was threatening, and she acted the exact same way I acted to my other ex. And I was really excited about this because I finally had a chance to do the right thing. I finally had a chance to do what no one did for me. I was going to be there for this person, and I'm the one she's after. My ex wasn't there for me when I was trying to talk to her, but I can be there for my ex who's trying to talk to me. And it was really exciting to be there. It was really exciting to be able to do what no one did for me. There's something really amazing about that you feel like you've changed the world in a certain way. Or at least you've definitely changed your world. And also, everything I've ever put my girlfriends through, I ended up getting a girlfriend that put me through the same thing. So I can't not believe in karma because it's just real. The same way I feel about God is that he's just real. But, it doesn't, I don't think people realize what's at stake, but it doesn't matter because I was an atheist at one point. So, I get it. I can't not understand it because I do understand it. But there's just, I don't know, when you see enough, maybe I've just watched too many videos, but I don't know. This video is not about God, but man, like, I don't know. It's unacceptable to me that anyone could say that God's not real. I don't know. But anyways, that's fine. This video is not about God, but it is about karma. Life is like a lazy river. Whatever you put into it will come back to you, okay? So put some good stuff in there, all right? Because you don't realize what you have until it comes back. And it feels like you're getting it for the first time. It's really beautiful because you're giving it away to the world. I think that's what happens with these rappers. I'm not going to lie. They make all this sad music, and millions of people are having that experience. So they're putting 1,000,000 times 10 into that lazy river, and it's coming back in like tenfold. And it's just nothing but sadness because they put that into the world. I think that's what happens with a lot of rock stars too, man. They make a lot of sad music or a lot of like hate-filled music. Millions of people, maybe billions, are going to listen to that. it's going to be put into that river that I was just talking about, and it's going to come back. You're going to get all that hate and sadness thrown back at you way more than you could ever handle it, you know. When you get a charge from the crowd, like Justin Bieber was saying, like Justin Bieber was on stage, and whenever he got that charge from the crowd, it left him feeling depressed. You know, what you put into the world is the only thing that matters. If you think in terms of, all right, whatever I don't want to happen to me, if I don't put it into the world, it won't happen to me. You'll have a much easier life. Like, never do to somebody what you can't handle. If you can handle it, go ahead, do it to somebody. It's at your own risk at that point. It's still wrong, but it's at your own risk at that point. So if it happens to you, you can handle it. Cool. Like, if you can handle being cheated on, and then you cheat on somebody, you might get cheated on. But you can handle it, so it's whatever. That doesn't make it right. But that's how it works, in my opinion. Okay? From what I've seen, is the more good you put out there, the lighter you get. The more light is inside of you. You get rid of the darkness, okay? You can't pull the darkness out of you because it's not real. The only thing you can do is put light into you, okay? By doing some good things, you know? I try to defend and stick up for everybody because that's what I would want. I try to help as many people as I can because I would want people to help me, you know? Maybe that's a selfish way of looking at it. I mean, I always help people that can't help me because I know the universe or God will take care of it. He'll find someone to do what I did for somebody else. That person doesn't need to help me back. You know, that's how I see it. So I help homeless people. I help everybody, and I never expect anything back from them ever. I just don't. I'm just not wired that way. I mean, there gets to be a point where you feel like people don't appreciate you. Then you need to stop because you need to guard your energy as well. You need to realize, like, okay, can't be doing that because that's going to hurt you. It's unhealthy for you. But that's how I feel, man. I feel like whatever you put into this river comes back at you, you know. And you can speed it up, too, and you can slow it down. I mean, yeah. That's how I feel life works. So it's evident to me, like, if you stop looking at life like, I'm angry right now, so I'm going to react angrily, you know, or I'm going to tell everyone how sad I am. Do you want somebody to tell you how sad they are all the time? Do you want somebody to react angrily at you? You know, do you want someone to judge you? Do you want someone to be disgusted at you and tell you everything you do wrong? Like, whatever you don't want to happen to you, you shouldn't do that to somebody else. It's the golden rule. It's in Buddhism. It's in the Bible. It's in a lot of religions. Almost every religion has that golden rule because they believed in karma. Because karma is fucking real. Okay? It's very real, you know? I remember I was going through the mall. I've told this story in another video, but I was going through the mall with my friend, and he was on the phone with this chick, and, you know, they were arguing, and he was getting really upset. Okay, he was like almost crying and he was yelling. And we were going through the mall in front of people. And I wasn't judging him because I've been in that position where you don't really care who's watching. You're just mad and you're sad and you can cry in front of a million people. You don't care. Okay. And as we were going by, I was wondering, like, is this his karma? I was thinking that in my head. I was like, you know, because he's done some stuff to me and, you know, he's done some stuff to other people. So this is like his karma, you know. And then we went past this car that was parked in the mall for like a showcasing. And it was a karma, it had karma on the back of it in silver letters. And it confirmed to me, like, stuff like that is hard to say that that's a coincidence. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in coincidences like that. Like, I believe in coincidences, but not like that, you know? And so that confirmed to me that that was his karma. Like, whatever you're going through, you put somebody else through at some point. Or you're being punished for something. I believe that too. Every person that's ever done me wrong, if I went at them for years and nothing ever happened, as soon as I sat back and said, all right, I'll just give up, that's when they had some trouble, okay? If you just let God or the universe, whatever you believe in, if you let that force take care of your problems, it will. There was a car place I went into looking for a job, and they were rude. They were really rude to me, okay? And I just left. I was like, I don't even want a job with these people because of how rude they are. And I just let it go. I mean, I called and like played weird noises over the phone to try to scare them. I did do that. But then I was like, all right, I won't do nothing else. And then that place, like, I think maybe a month later, closed down. Out of workers, no cars. Okay? God or the universe, whatever you believe in, really does take care of your problems. Okay? Way better than you could. Nothing's impossible. You have no idea how powerful. The Bible says that God's hand spans the universe. Whatever you think is, oh, I'm going to pray for this. I don't know if it's going to happen. Or I want to date this girl. Or I want to date this guy. Or I really want this car. Like, you think, oh, that can't happen. Like, God won't do that. Like, God loves you, or the universe, whatever you believe in, loves you, and it really does care about what you want, okay? In my opinion, the universe is an algorithm that God created. They're not the same thing, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I've prayed for stuff, and it doesn't come true for like a week, or like maybe even a month sometimes, but I literally put my head under cold water, and I say, universe, I want this. And literally before I could finish my sentence, it was there. So I don't know what that means. You take from that what you want. It could have just been demonic entities trying to trick me. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this was a cool video to make, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much for watching my videos. Yeah, I'll be back in a flash.